Hi everyone, Senjul on Mima. I was here like almost 30 minutes, in and out, in and out, zoning in and out. It's because I have so many spirit guides here. So many. You will not believe these kids, the way they are so noisy. That's why I said I don't know what time I'll record. But mashallah. 9:20. Bilal was KO. He said, Mom, I can't. They were playing here. They were watching TV, playing games, and they go like, Mom, I can't see anymore. I have to go to bed now. I was surprised. Bilal, at this time, mashallah, changes are happening. He said, Yes, Mom, I'm tired and I have to go to bed. And he dragged Aras and they went straight to bedroom. I prepared their beds and everything, and he just turned, and I'm just hearing silence. So I was waiting. I said maybe they will start to make noise, but alhamdulillah, everything is good. They are fast asleep, but it's bound to happen. We have so many energies here right now, and there's a lot of healing is to be done, because today he finally got that haircut that we needed, and that was a breakthrough. So he came, he is KO, and Timo's mom refused to let him sleep, and Aras is here. Aras is here, and they're all now. They will get the healing. That's why they're going to sleep, inshallah. There are spirits in their room also. They will do their job there, inshallah. On my side, I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start, but let me try my best, because I'm so exhausted and I have so many of them here doing so much. I will decode something and I know everybody will be shocked. Do you know why I'm wearing these earrings at this time? This is not the time to wear earrings. But I had to put on this red so that I can retain this energy, and I want to really like talk to the team red. Do you know the blunders you made today? You know I'm always like a leader to you. And I know you really respect my word. I'm not Esha Mahfoud, I'm Mima Muhammad. Remember that. This illusion was just created. But let me be honest with you. There's a problem when you have power and you abuse it to bully others. And when you have power and you use it wisely, you can save nations, leave alone people. We have someone in the red team who is extremely petty. And not only petty, but they do things to the extreme, like you have no patience. And do you know that wisdom conquers everything? Not every time you need to take a quick action and react. Some people are innocent. You don't need to bully people to get your way out, or tit for tat. I lost everything. I have to attack you. I did this. I have to do this. It doesn't work that way at all. I'm in a position I can manipulate energies the way I want. And I will show you exactly what I mean today. And you're going to be like, what? Yeah. I'm in a position I can alter. I told you, read about thought. That's emerald, and that's why I was sitting in. It's in green there in Taurus. You can alter destiny and even play with time. And I will show you how that happens. But I don't do that, because I know the moment I tip my scale as a Libra, I'm in for a ride. I'll definitely pick a lot of karma. That's why I'm very particular. I'd rather have someone hurt me, but I know whatever will go back to them, it's going to be 10 times stronger than what they sent to me. Why am I saying this? We were out today. The omen happened. I went to the graveyard. I took Bilal's father with me because I needed his original energy. So many people are claiming, especially that Ali, one is claiming to be a brother, the other one claims to be Ali Sinan, different, and then the other one pretends to be the Sinan, now the father of the three. All is false. And I had to take him. We had to go there together because those are his real parents, my in-laws, okay? And whatever I was going to do there, I needed the right primary energies. I didn't take Bilal because, wow, that was not for the kids at all. And he gets emotional when he goes there. So we are trying even to, we understand, we respect his feelings. But today, even if he wanted, I would have not taken him. That was how bad it is. All in all, I did what I did. But what I saw there freaked me out. I didn't even want to stay long. So much karma is coming to happen. So much karma. I can't say much right now because there's so many here. Everybody wants to give me a message to send out. I can't, but I'll just try to show you the easiest way out. When I came out from the free drop, I will not explain everything. Maybe next time I will explain what had happened. But when I was out of there, what happened? And that's why I said I want everybody here. I want you to know your worth. Anytime you try to manipulate anything or lie, it has a repercussion. And I will explain it in details and you will be shocked how I arrived, how the universe can orchestrate things and my guides and subhanallah by the will of God until I arrive to answers to come and bring them to you. And you're going to be like, what? Because they come to me first. I'll have to experience them. Then I bring them to you. Then you'll understand. I don't fucking play games. I get the message from up there. Even though I have clones, you can see them with hijab. I've posted videos. You will see them. I was in hijab when I was in Medina. I went for my umrah and this and that. And people posted these videos and played so many games. Lied a lot. Even the ones in the temple when I went to break the spell of Calypso. Because somebody, and it was that copycat, they were saying I was manifesting some drinks. And that's why I say someone is stuck in the drinks. I was manifesting drinks. And they didn't even check the chat. They don't know the timings when to manifest. She's just copying what I do. And they went out and took Calypso. You know what Calypso is? When I say Calypso Scorpio, you know who you are. Just show them sunglasses. My little baby on the right hand. I showed him. I mean, they took his money and they went to the investment. They didn't check the time. They don't know how to manifest, but they were just copying. Little did they know, they manifested that project at the hour where he was in the wild energy. He was already closed, North and South Pole, which means it was the source of his bankruptcy. Ask him. He was shocked. The product came out not good, spent money, and on top of that, it was not doing well. It's because it was manifested at the wrong time. When I came to find out, I wouldn't have cared, but when I came to find out, it's him. And I know he likes me a lot. He has taken so many bullets because of me. So when I came to find out, this copycat is the one who was trying to ruin him in the name of pretending to be Mima, to pretend it's me, that she can manifest. I gave him a vow that if I go to Kenya, I will do everything in my power to break this, because this is the end of you and I know you have very good potential. This is someone who doesn't know what they're doing and they fucked you up without you knowing. It's not your fault. And that's the reason. I went here. I did it for him. And he knows it. Do you remember this video? I was in Mombasa.
For some reason. The current status, the places I was told to go. This is the first place.
This is the first Monday. It's near our home, Makada.
This is the first place.
It's at the marketplace.
It's a temple. Near our home, it's a market area. So one of the purpose of this curse, the door has been locked. Pay attention to the names on board. Something is secret. I'm not gonna tell you anything, but this is the current status. The names you see on the board, and how the doors have been shut. So this
So
is
I
your
was
current
going for
status.
Alex, that is my calypso. I came to find out there were so many people were involved.
For better or for worse. The next step, I'm going to show you what will happen.
I found out they were all locked. And that was so unfair. This was the Monday. It's also near our home. So that's where I went and had to give the sadaka. I had to go feed the birds, and it was on a Friday. I had to look at the hour. Adhan was making adhan while I was in the temple feeding the birds. So I had all my main religion, Islam, using it. I was using Kabbalah energy, but I was using it in the Hindu temple to break his curse. Even these videos, the copycat in Abaya used them, and she's lying, and that's that woman in Dubai.
And pay attention to the names. And the hour was exactly after the moment I fed them, Adhan was on. And it's Friday, we know after Asr what happens. So that's why
We all know that Asr is the importance of Asr, and today we'll decode it even why this happened to me. Even again on a Friday. I'll explain everything. Just watch.
So this is an offering they have given.
I had to go to where it's their religion, but I was told by my guides, go there and break it. They have a root from this energy, and that's the only way you can break his generational curse, because he was put in a curse, and it was going to affect his wealth generational wise. And this is where after this, that karmic pinky skinny hoe, she became so jealous and started to create problems for me. For no reason. This is where I went with Victor. Seaweed project. We were doing ground survey.
And
with Philip.
Here, someone has a property. See that?
I was talking about the Hans property and the George.
Nicely. And next to the mangroves. So when the tide is full, the enjoying it's like paradise. Eden gems.
That was Philip, and that's Victor. That was me. And I had that, telling you the truth. And I had that, I showed you even that a t-shirt I had with the lips. And then I have my copycat here fooling everybody with her Scorpio. It was her. Now, why am I showing you all this? When I went to break the curse, it was on a Friday Asr prayer. Today, when we went there, it was Friday. I finished everything. We went to town. All banks in blue. All banks in blue, which is Deutsche Bank. Systems were totally down. I had even to go to the main branch to check. It was down. No ATMs, nothing. The next bank which we can use and we are not getting charged is Post Bank. The least you could do was also just check the amount of your bank, but you could not do anything else. Oh, and then after just an hour or two, even the Post Bank system went down. The only functional bank was Sparkasse. Now this is where they fucked up. Do you know, I showed you that photo. I said, look, hot. What is happening to you? What is hot in Arabic? Nar. What is the main name of Sparkasse Bank? Naspa. Na. Nar. An. She wanted to win. She wanted to play games. And I know you do that. So I was like, okay, we went to be with Bilal's father. He went to his bank. He's using the Sparkasse Bank, Naspa. He put his card. I told him, can you check? And we saw queues also on on their ATMs. People are removing money. But if you pay, if you want, like for example, I'm from Deutsche Bank. If I want to use the NASPA bank, I have to pay a fee if I want to withdraw money. So I said, let me just try. I want to remove money here. And they told me your charges are going to be 495. I just knew it. 4 is Cancer, 9 is Sagittarius, 5 is Leo. And that bank label is red. That's why you see, I told you I have to come. I had to squeeze my energy and then you get your karma. Because even in red, I told you, even if I went there with many colors, but whatever color it was there, if you're wrong, you're down. You're buried. I'll explain about the whole burial next time, not now. Let's just talk about this because there's something very important I need to decode. What happened is I said, I will not pay. I'm not going to pay $4.95. I'm not freeing any Cancer. I'm not freeing any Sagittarius, and I'm not freeing any Leo. See, they already took minus 50 from me. What do they want now? They're charging money from my bank, my monthly money, purposely taking 50. And I know someone is buying a ticket for bus because the same energy, I tried to tap it in Bilal's father and he showed me 49 euros. I was like, yes, this is the same person who is stealing 50 euro now every month, pretending it's from the Overgi you have to pay. This person is paying a bus ticket using my own money. Yep. Well, they were the ones who stole this money because I have letters showing from 1st September. I was getting that money and I have everything in the bank statement. Everything. How much I'm supposed to get. And they paid me less in September and they told me October we are going to recompensate your money. Reason, I was paid less because I was punished. I was longer out of the country. And the second thing, they didn't pay Bilal's money. So they were going to pay me in October, of which Aquarius calculated and returned that money properly. Then, November, December, they cut it off. They were cutting off my money. And they were stealing it. So it became a habit. Now they feel entitled. I have to give her 50, 50, 50, including that Madam Mommy, because she pretends she's my mother. I have to send her money every month. And she's taking it like by force. Fast forward. Everyone who is involved in this mess, this is what is going to happen to them. I will show you, and it's not my words, it's the words of God. So what did I do? I refused to free anyone. I told Bilal's father, I'm not going to take this money. I have enough in my bank, alhamdulillah. But I'm not going to pay to withdraw money when I know very well it's manipulation. But for him, he was like, but the system is down. And this, I was like, listen, I'm Mima. I know all the loopholes when people don't know them. I will not pay €4. It's not much. And it's not that I can afford, but I will not, because I know if I had to pay, if I withdraw money from Sparkasse, I'm fucked. I will have saved that Indian girl, and she's not supposed to be safe. She has to go down with that Scorpio who has been doing this and the gang of Poco. I will have saved a Cancer who has done so much damage and corruption. I will have saved a Sagittarius and a Leo. Why? Because that Capricorn girl was the one who is full of shit, stealing my identity. So what is my way forward? He was telling me, what will you do? I said, you know what? I have an option. I have my MasterCard. I've never used it, even though someone is stealing money from it. And when we were walking, going to the bank, I didn't know it was open until 1 o'clock today. I thought it was full day. And I was like, I'm going to freeze this MasterCard until when I'm traveling, then I will tell them to unfreeze it. So we went together with Bilal's father. On the way we were talking, that's why I'm telling you, you will hear that people were using this, they're tapping into our information via phone and sharing. He was discussing with me and he was telling me like, I saw his new brown coat. He had a brown coat. And it had the same feathers like the one I showed my coat yesterday. Same way. And I was like, I told him, oh, you have a new coat now. This is nice. leather, very nice coat. And he told me, yeah, I bought it recently. It's like a pilot coat. Somebody lie, the team pilots, that's why the spiders and whoever were team pilot started to use that information and pretended it's them. Why? Because it was just, they were listening only to audio. How do they listen? You can tap through the phone, they're hearing. That's a spying device. They have that in Google. They put it on, it's more like a spine. They can hear everything and they do it to everybody. That's why you can't keep secrets. When you have your phone and you want to talk secrets, remove it, put them on the very far. Otherwise, people listen. It's part of surveillance. They do it. So they do it to me too, and I know it. And I know it. That's why they have airtime storylines here. And I was like, oh, mind control galore. Someone wants to pretend that, okay, they want to use this story. I didn't say much. I just complimented on his jacket because it was nice. And it was brown, just like the way I sent everything yesterday. I knew the same Capricorn who is also going to air this thing pretending to be Noor or pretending to be Bilal's father. He will use also my video that I showed yesterday about Otovels, and he will lie that we are married, and he will say he's freeing himself. Do you get the patterns? That's where the lie came. I just kept quiet. I didn't say much. So I didn't withdraw the money. I came home, took Bilal for a haircut. I left my phone here because already Scorpio had censored this phone that I'm recording. It said German WhatsApp. He censored it. And he left this on and he thought I will switch it on and use it. I was like, I'm leaving all the phones here. We are going with we're going to Irina. It's not far. I took Bilal there and through Bilal, they started manipulating. That's how I knew it. My girl, Bilal was like, Mom, I don't want you to cut my hair up. I will look like a gay if they're too flat. Da, 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 da. I was like, okay, Royo Gray on board and pink. And guess who is behind all this? The Einstein's family. And that's why I say Albert, aka Bata, Duck, you're not safe. Victoria, you're not safe. The line of the British family, the royals are fucked. They fucked themselves. I purposely left my phone here because I wanted to see where will this head to. And who is behind it? Macron. With that child who has big ears. And because Bilal was like, if you cut my hair flat, I have big ears and people say I'm ugly. That was the child. So this all along, they have been using that child pretending he is Bilal. And that is why my son was being attacked. The other one was being saved. Same with the papers I showed you earlier about the nigger shit. A Pan-African group here is trying to brainwash children to be Pan-African. Does Bilal really look like Pan-African? But they were trying to do that. Why? Because his identity is stolen by that African mother, a liar who is using his identity, pretending Bilal is his son. And these are refugees who are trafficked here with our identity. Fake Mima, fake Bilal. And they're trying to make my son act like he is the black boy so that they cannot be caught. And you will not believe that we are giving you a end pass whereby the word nigger can be used and this and that and this. You can see the whole form and you can sign this secretly and don't show anybody. They're trying to recruit children, brainwash them. Because I asked Bilal, where did you get it? He said it popped on my internet and then I printed it. So it means someone is on his system, on his laptop. That's why I always like to keep an eye. People say, oh, she's very controlling. No, because I know what is working behind this. And there are people who are like scouts. They look for children who are gifted and they brainwash them. And sadly, I have a woman who is working in Google here and she's black with the gang of Jims. I think she's dating Jims. And they're working with these black children here. People like Njugush, the Scorpio, who is dark. They're trying to recruit children and turn them, brainwash them. There's white supremacist group, and then we have this black American mob. They do that. Even you, Akon, you are part of it because you are the one trafficking these black people here. And Denzel Washington. So fast forward, I refused to take the money. I mean, to withdraw money from Sparkasse, even though it is red. So where did I go? I went to a bank. This is where the magic is. You will wonder. Rise Bank. Don't mind the handwriting. Rise Bank. I went to a bank called Rise Bank. Rise in Germany means travel. The bank is located at the train station. So I went nearby the bank station. There is another post bank. I went there, entire system is down. And the people were like, there was a guy there, he was say like, oh, if you want to withdraw money and the systems are down, you can just come here through the cashier and, you know, like take money. I said I'm from Deutsche Bank, so I think, I don't know how it's going to work and I don't want to queue. Anyway, I know German. Been here since 2007 and I always have a sixth sense. And I'm trained in a way, that is me personally. I know where loopholes are. When they were shutting the system of the blue bank, thinking they're bringing the blue group down, little did they know they left a loophole. And I'm telling you, I know it's my red group, I'm sorry, but I just want to teach you. You should not be manipulating things. Let things flow naturally. I knew it was a manipulation. And even this red person who, that's why I said she's given a very big position, he's given a big position, but you lack wisdom. And that is why you will destroy nations instead of building nations. The same way the war in Israel and Palestine happened. Global prediction landed in the wrong hands and somebody now is in charge. Well, every person who falls and passes away, you have blood in your hand. Every person who falls. And I was told the same thing. So when I went there, the Riser Bank is blue. It has all the colors. But the main thing is blue. I didn't get charged. I wanted to remove everything because since they were like, we are going to freeze your account in the next 2 weeks. I was like, okay, I'll teach you a lesson. I'm going to remove everything. But my guys were like, stop. You will take only 250 euro. The rest, leave it here. I was like, why? And they told me 2 plus 5 is 7. You're a Libra. You need your scales balanced, divine justice, divine intervention. And you need to free yourself from this. Where's that? Remember that thing I do for you? I've not thrown it because I was working with that energy for some time. This thing. Remember that. Saturn. Saturn in occult it's the 5th planet, but Saturn in occult, sorry, no. It's the 10th house. So 2 times 5 is 10. That is what? Saturn. So for me, I'm not here. I balanced my 5 here, my 5 here. Do you understand me? That's where the 25 comes in. If you times 10, times 2 is 10. 5, I'm balanced. So I'm not locked in this mess that people have been locked themselves universally now. I'm not locked there. And the second thing is, they told me if you take the date of your birth, 27, you are freeing a Sagittarius, and that is the person who stole your identity. Already, they are checking your 999. And now, if you give them the 27, if you put 27, you are going to give them freedom. And you will be stuck. So you'll have to continue taking their karma. The balance is, you need to split it. Your enemy was a Capricorn. Because they were dealing with that Sagittarius. So how do you split? Split the 2. Split it, keep your balance. 5 in occult, I told you, is the hangman. But when you put it on both sides, and 2, if you look at the card of justice, let me see. Oh, here, I just picked it and it's here. If you look at the scales, there are 2 here. So if I have a 5 here and a 5 here, I have a 10. And when you look at these things, 2. And which card is this? 7. It's a major arcana, justice. My sign, it's a Libra. And that's how I had to buy myself out from the universe. God had to take me out to deliver myself. And I removed myself. Why was I taken to Ressurect? I will explain to you. Reise means travel. Reise is German. English is travel. Yeah. Arabic, Kiswahili, safar. What is the significance there? One of the people who betrayed me was that girl who is dealing with trains. She's the one who betrayed me. She is the one who did a nasty spell on me to lock me. So how was I going to break free? I had to free myself in Hauptbahnhof, main train station, not a small one, main train station, buy myself out, which is freedom, have my balance, and I'm free. If I want to travel, it's like the whole globe. I'm free. I'm not locked. That's how my guides told me to do it. If you look at this, if you read it just normal, it's Reis. 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 Reis, we know it's a president, someone in leadership. What does that mean? They told me. They were blocking you to go into a leadership position in your spiritual life purpose. A person who was doing this is the person who was empowering your enemy. Isn't Sophia dealing with Rice, TSS? Isn't Ruto Rice, president? Who was a Sagittarius, and I gave you a warning before I even went to the grave. You will have a 9 of cups. Just when you're about to get the 10, it will be tears. This is your tears. And I will explain why. We are coming. So, see, the second significant is that leadership, rise. But at the same time, these are my enemies who are being exposed. People in power, presidential energies. Leadership, leaders, people who are leaders are the ones who are my enemies mostly. Because they empower people to come and destroy me. So you don't have to only be a Rice, you can be also a CEO. As simple as that. But they told me, you're heading here. You're going to be a leader. But you had an enemy who was blocking you. The third thing, Asir in German. Asir, if you shift the words. I mean Arabic. Asir is juice. When I was with Bilal's father, the same dream I had with about Robert, I told you in Yasin. Robert gave Bilal a note in blue color, and it was written Latin words. Today, when I did not, I refused to withdraw money at Sparkasse, and I had to go to the Ressurect. Bilal's father gave 20 euro, and it's blue color, and he said, yeah, this you can give Bilal, he can go cut his hair then. You will not believe. I came here, I had money because I always keep cash for myself. I kept that 20 for Bilal. I paid for his haircut myself. I said, this 20, I'm going to test it. And I will know what I was told in the graveyard and how it's going to happen. Asir is juice. So I gave them money, and he did buy juice. Prime drinks. These ones. Prime drinks. I'll show you now why I kept these bottles. So he bought the prime drinks. Him and Aras. Timo had already left. And on the other side, which is liquid, the juice is liquid, but it's sweet. So what is liquid? My sun, a Pisces, liquid, is sweet. I was like, oh, okay, it makes sense. They were guiding me. This is just how they freed me from this nasty woman. And that's why how most of these people, the entire coven working with these leaders, they are going to go down. And this is going to affect many, because I deal with almost everybody globally in high position. That's how they're going to be going down. So fast forward, after that, now I was told, check this out. What time did you go there? Because I went after cutting Bilal's hair. It was Asr time on Friday. And you know that is the hour when the heavens open and your dua is accepted. So when I went there, Asr time, take this, we call it A, yeah? English is E, but we can call it A in Germany. We call it A, the letter. Asr, without the vowels. Without the vowels. Leave the other vowels here. Just one. Asr. That was the hour. You see how this occult, it mixes Kabbalah, it mixes everything, but decoding until they guide you. You can know the knowledge, and I know some people will use it and start to study. It doesn't work that way. The hour I went there was Asr. And if you know Surah Al-Asr, that's why I kept it here. I wanted to read even in English so I understand. Surah Al-Asr, it says, Bismillah. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. And the meaning is, it's a 3-verse surah. And the translation is, والعصر, by the time, إن الإنسان لفي خسر, verily man is in loss. إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر, except those who believe and do good work and enjoin one another to truth and patience. I was true to Team Blue, to Team Red, and all colors. But one is a bully and the other one was just maintaining the status quo. 1. 2, by the time I showed you, Asr, and that's exactly the time I was guided to go to, because I was taking I said I will just go to any bank if I can use my MasterCard and pull money, even though, yeah, it's going to charge me, but I will not use the Reisebank. I mean, Sparkasse, because I know it was manipulation. But I was straight to the Hauptbahnhof, where my enemy, the train woman, you know yourself, you and your boo, comic couple. When we went to Medina, you did everything to make sure I will not take a train and take a taxi. You are my enemy. So today I had to go there, free myself, and I'm gone. You are about to be taken to the free drove. You are among those who are buried. And not only you, many. The world is the card, which means traveling. The chariot, it means traveling. And what is the Leo? Symbol of the Leo is the sun, God. So when you wanted me to free these 3 numbers and I was told don't free them, this was the reason why. People have taken their own losses, except it's verily man is and loss. Now let me read the whole tafsir. It says, the first verse, it means in this verse, Allah takes an oath on time. Allah sometimes approves and strengthens this verse through vows. He sometimes uses the names of some beings when he vows to indicate the importance and value of these beings for man. So here in this verse, Allah manifests excellence of time to make us understand that every moment is significant for success. The second verse is, verily man is in loss. When the Quran states conclusively that man is in loss, it implies loss both in this world and in the hereafter. The third one is, except those who believe and do good work and enjoin another to truth and patience. In this third and last verse in this surah, Allah mentions the condition upon which our success and failures depend. So who is to be blamed? When you try to bully people for you to win, when you lie for you to win, and I always tell you, try to keep it halal, try to keep it kosher. So that is why this ritual had to take place. Verily man is at a loss, and it was all about the timing. Either you survive or you kill yourself. So most of us failed. My timing is up. I will put part 2. Most of us failed the first mission and the warnings, and unfortunately, the price had to be paid. You didn't have to manipulate. That was, oh, even though it was an omen, when the whole systems were down, people could not withdraw money. So that means we are going to have a Great Depression type of energy next year. We have already seen inflation going up.